Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of A Slice of Fried Gold. My name's Paddy.
And I'm sick. I'm Ben.
He is sick.
I am sick.
If
Sick, wicked, jungle is massive, all those things.
Wicked. If you're joining us for the first time, make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, ring that notification bell, and if you're listening to us on the spot... Oh, we didn't check if there was a watermelon.
We did not.
If you're listening to us on Spotify, please do give us a 5-star review. With that all being said, Ben, apart from being ill, how the devil are you?
Well done for remembering about the watermelon, Paddy.
I know! It was too late.
And here I was thinking your memory was as bad as mine.
Sorry, what were we talking about?
You're not funny. Talking of memories, though, there was a story that I wanted to share with you last week that I forgot. Standard practice.
Mm-hmm.
So, obviously, last week I brought up the fact that my cousin was visiting and everything. And so I'm there with them. Apologies. I'm there with them. It's... I'm just going to pick a random day because I can't remember exactly what day. So it was Wednesday.
It's a day.
It's a day. It wasn't Wednesday because that was when we were at the cinema. But sitting there, chatting, and then they all start discussing about what time they need to leave the following morning.
Right.
And I was like, oh, what for? And my mum goes, oh, it's for the meal out. And I was like, well, fuck me.
Cheers for the invite.
Cheers for the invite, kind of thing. And I was like, what? And she's like, yeah, we're going for a lunch out. And I was like, oh, thanks. Once again, I'm at work and you all fuck off for a lunch out.
Yeah.
Thanks. You
yeah.
beg me to come round and parade me round for some social contact, but meal out? No. And anyway, I was like then going, oh, well, you know, where was it? Maybe I can crash. Maybe I can just say, oh, my lunch break's going to be a little bit longer. I'm going out for lunch with my cousin kind of thing. And my mum just goes, it's in Chelmsford.
Oh,
I was like, once again, fuck you. Secondly, okay, never mind. I cannot physically make it to Chelmsford, have lunch and back.
I mean, you can eat lunch in the car on the way to Chelmsford.
I know, we'd still be late back.
Yeah.
Anyway, I was like, all right, okay, then fuck you. And I was like, what's this restaurant you're going to? And they're like, oh, it's Bethel. No, you've never heard of that restaurant. And you never will, because it's not a restaurant.
Okay, where is it then?
Bethel is the Jehovah's Witnesses headquarters. The moment, because initially they're like, oh, we're going Bethel. And I was like, Bethel. Oh, no, good. You go on without me. I am fine.
I've had enough religion, thank you.
And my mum was like, yes, well, you wouldn't be allowed anyway. I was like, excuse me, sorry, what?
I will wear my pinkest shirts and I will come along.
And she was like, when you book the meal, she's like, you have to list your age and your standing in the truth.
Oh.
And I was like, tell me it's a cult without telling me it's a cult. Like, oh my god, you have to list where you are in the fucking pyramids? Like, fuck that. Give me a fucking stonemason ring and everything. Let's just fucking go. Hi, Mr. South. So yeah, I was like, you go on without me. You'll have my blessing.
Yeah.
And they were like, there's also a tour and everything. I was like, you definitely go on out without me.
This is what your money pays for.
Exactly that. But, you know, the following day, I was like, oh, how was it? And they're like, oh, it's amazing, because their headquarters were in London.
Yes.
They decided to move out of London, because cheaper.
And the fact that there's loads less people in the religion.
Loads less scallywags.
Yep.
I mean, how closed is closed?
Oh, I hate it when this happens. I should check the maps.
You check the maps. Let's... How closed is closed? Because someone else is following me. Someone else is risking it. Nope, they've changed their mind.
The roadwork sign's just in front of Preston Boo.
Oh. Yeah.
Yui.
Just trying to find a safe place to do a Yui. Anyway. There's someone else who's...
Well, it's
it's a taxi. It's all people's gardens in front of the island.
I was just saying, if you kept on going, you'd
I'll
probably
get to the food hall.
Yeah, and you could do a Yui there.
That's where I last did a Yui.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, so
there was a tour and a meal.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh yeah, like, I was asking them what it was like afterwards. Like, oh, it was really interesting. because they've moved out for Chelmsford. They've built this brand new. You know, so it's all sustainable. All the building materials is super sustainable.
Oh, we're gonna have to do the UE here.
Yes. Oh no, it's just a warning of if you continue.
Yep. Right.
What are you going to do, mate? Oh, he's coming with.
He's following.
But yeah, it's like all sustainable. There's a roof garden. There's solar panels. All that bullshit.
Yeah.
I was like, good for them. You know.
Fair play.
Yeah. Yes, they're spending all your money on that.
Yeah.
But good for them. They're being sustainable. Apparently, the building's won awards for like sustainability and environmentally friendliness.
Oh wow.
So
haven't won awards for their religion though.
No. Because it's not a religion, it's a cult. And I'm pretty sure there's some cults in America that have got nice buildings.
Yeah.
Especially the evangelical ones. Yes, it's a mansion for the leader.
Oh yeah,
It's still a nice building. But bless him, my second cousin, of course, he's 7, and he got dragged along.
Yeah.
And I was like, how did you find it? He's like, yeah, it was okay. And then I looked at my mum, and my mum was like, he was easily the youngest one there. And I was like, oh? And she went, yeah, it was all like, she was like, even I felt young.
Good God.
Yes. Because my mum is now a great-grandmother.
Yes, she is.
So, for someone to say, like, someone who's a great-grandmother be like, even I felt young, it's like, oh, Jesus. But then, just to make it even better, that the fact that I didn't get invited, not even a, would you like to come?
Yeah.
Was, yes, it was a canteen. Yes, they served food. It was one dish and one dish only, and if you didn't like it, suck it up, bitch. And do you know what's even better?
What?
Do you know what's even better, Paddy?
What?
They did prawns, and my dad doesn't like prawns. So he had to have plain rice and salad.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, that's hilarious.
And I was like, that's unfortunate, Dad. And my mum was like, well, he could have had some chicken from the salad bar and asked them to put some of this curry sauce on it because it was a prawn Thai green curry.
Oh, okay.
I would have liked it. You would have liked it. My dad, no. And when Mum was like, he could have had some chicken from the salad bar and had some curry sauce on it. 1, cold chicken.
Yeah.
With hot everything else? No. And 2, my dad was like, you can still taste the prawns. I was like, yes, you can, Dad. Yes, you fucking can.
That's hilarious.
So, yes, I'm very happy for once that they didn't invite me along.
Yeah.
Then, on to this week. I went to the theatre again in London.
Oh, did you?
I did. I went with 2.5 Men.
Oh, of course you did. Yes, I forgot.
It was like if we can get tickets, we'll
Yeah.
go.
Nice.
If not, we'll have a day out in Ipswich. And we got tickets.
Cool. What did you go
We
and
went to see The Great Gatsby musical.
Ooh, interesting.
Yes. So what I did is I gave 2.5 Men all the musicals, all the shows that do the last minute £30 tickets.
Yeah.
And I said, go through them, put them in priority, because basically we'll start at the top.
Yep.
And we'll just work our way down until we get one that has available tickets.
Mm-hmm.
The Great Gatsby was 5th on her list.
Yeah, I think I remember seeing the list.
And even I was like, oh, I hadn't even thought that you were going to pick this. I literally just included it because it was one of the ones that did it.
Yeah.
And anyway, so her top one was Comedy About Spies.
Yeah.
And even before the last minute tickets went on sale, there was 2 tickets left.
Oh, wow.
So I was like, we're definitely not getting that. So we got The Great Gatsby and we're like, oh, okay, so it's not on our radar at all, whatsoever.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
Oh, okay.
It's a really good musical.
Okay.
The sets were amazing.
Oh, wow.
There was no expense spared on the sets.
Oh, really? Interesting.
Because you know how musicals have those screens that they use to change the sets and everything. These screens had TVs, LED screens in them.
Oh, wow.
And so literally you had this screen which looked like it was see-through and looked like it was you could see right through it because it was matching this set behind it. But then it went in front of someone, and of course and they would then just walk off stage behind them. So it's they disappeared. It was so
that's well cool.
No expense spared on the set. The costumes were amazing as well. 1920s flapper. It was everything was rhinestoned, everything was glittered.
Oh, nice.
It was full on going for it.
Oh, really? Oh,
the acting was really good, and the singing.
Yeah.
When the lead guy, the guy playing Gatsby, when he first sang, both mine and jaws fucking dropped.
Yeah, wow.
And when he had his big song in the second half,
Yeah.
I swear he got like a 5-minute long applause.
Oh, wow.
Like, he even said, do we stand up? And I was like, no, do that at the end. Do that at the end.
Yeah. It's still going on.
It's still going on. We're still going. But and I think he gets that every night because he just stood there and just waited for it to finish.
It was like, this is my moment.
This is my moment. Oh my God. So, like, it was on neither of our radars.
Yeah. Oh,
And
interesting.
I'm also starting to notice a pattern with me and 2.5 Men. I nearly said her name then.
Sorry, you've already said it twice.
Oh, have I? Shit. Gonna have to go through and bleep.
Yes.
But yeah. We both went to the cinema to see Kingsman. We were both kind of like, we'll see how this is good. Turns out we fucking love Kingsman.
Yeah.
We were both kind of like, we'll just go down and have a bit of fun and we'll watch The Great Gatsby. We'll see what it's like. Both fucking loved it.
Okay.
It seems to be a running theme with me and 2.5 Men of if we don't think it's going to do well or if it's not like something we really care about, turns out to be amazing.
Yeah, fair play.
One downside to London is it fucking chucked it down.
Oh, classic.
Once we came out of the theatre, it was dry all the way through.
Oh, okay.
And then it's like, as we came out, it was chucking it down. And I had not taken anything with me. Because weather forecast said that Friday it was going to chuck it down.
Yeah.
And it didn't.
Yeah.
And it was actually quite nice.
Yeah.
So I was like, right, I'm going to place my bets on them being wrong for Saturday as well. They weren't. Well, they were, because they said all day, and it wasn't all day. It was 5 o'clock onwards. But yeah, so I got absolutely drenched. And thing is, as I said, it's an old wives' tale that when you get wet, you get sick.
Yep.
And even when this guy tried to sell me an umbrella, because he saw me fucking drenched rat, he's like, here, have umbrella. I was like, I'm good, thank you. He's like, it'll save you money from hospital bills. And I was like, and even 2.5 Men turned around and went, this isn't America. We have the NHS.
Just.
And I was like, yeah, what she said. I'll let her talk for me. I don't care. And then lo and behold, I got sick. But I still stand by it's not getting wet that gets you sick.
Yeah.
It's because I believe, I might be completely wrong, someone let us know down in the comments. But what it is when you get caught out in the rain, it's not the rain that gets you sick, it's just the rain lowers your immune system because you get colder. So it lowers your immune system. So then if there's anything already inside you, you then get sick. So obviously I picked something up.
Yeah.
Bearing in mind, last week, I didn't have a single evening to myself.
Yep.
I was seeing someone here, there and everywhere. That I've picked something up, my body's been dealing with it, and it's only then I've been caught out in the rain that my body's gone, fuck this, I'm out.
Yeah, I'm tapped.
And Sunday and Monday were bad.
Damn.
Like, to the point I didn't go to the pub quiz.
Oh, wow.
And everyone was like, are you sure? I was like, yeah. I was like, persevere. I passed out at 8 p.m. at night on Monday night.
That's
passed out.
That's the dream.
No, because I couldn't breathe. My nose was so blocked. But yeah, that's been my week, basically. It's had a great time in London. Once again, as we always say, go to the theatre. And if you don't I don't know what to watch, go watch Great Gatsby. It's really, really good.
Apparently so.
And yeah, so that's my week. Paddy, how have you been?
I've been good, Ben. I've been good, thank you. I have an amusing tale to tell.
Ooh, go on.
So, ladies ordering drinks for tables, family of 5, kind of younger couple, middle-aged couple, and like a grandma. All dressed up, so they're obviously, clearly got money, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
They ordered drinks. They've already ordered a first round of drinks. I took the drinks over and I said, as we do where I work, I said, are you going to order wine for the table? And they said, oh no, because then we clear the wine glasses off the table.
Yeah.
Start creating space, as you do, save washing up, blah, blah, blah. They then changed their mind and then order a bottle of wine. Fine, whatever you want to do. One of the waitress or the server that took their wine order, took the wine over, then came back and they said to me, Paddy, I'm going to ask you a really stupid question here.
Okay.
But is there nuts in the wine? And I went, well, obviously not. It's grapes. That's what wine is made of. Yeah. Why are you asking me why if there's nuts? And she went, Well, the ladies read the description of the wine, and it says it has an almondy taste. And I said, yes, that's just so they know what it tastes like, not because it contains almonds. And the other waitress then goes to her and she goes, I've already taken their food order and she didn't tell me she had a nut allergy.
Brilliant.
So we've just gone all over and we've just gone, just so you're aware, wine is only made of grapes. There is no nuts in the wine. It's just a flavour profile. So, for example, this one here in the red section where it says, with a touch of licorice, it does not actually contain Bertie's or licorice all sorts. You know what I mean? It's there as a taste profile. She still returned the wine and ordered something else. Brilliant. Like, I would just, like, you know, just the stupidity of people. You did not tell your server that you had a nut allergy when you were taking the food order. And then when somebody brings over a bottle of wine and it has an almondy taste to it, suddenly you have a nut allergy and you can't drink the wine.
What's even more is that almondy taste is probably more from cherries.
Well, yeah. Like, it's like a frangipane, you know, it's like...
Frangipane.
Frangipane, like, you know, mascarpone, like... Taste.
Marzipan.
Marzipan.
Mascarpone's a cheese.
Yeah, I know.
As someone who loves cheesecakes, you should fucking know.
I'm very tired, Ben. Leave me alone. It's been a long week. But yeah, like, I just, like, you know, when you're just like, I've had a long week. I worked 6 days last week.
Uh-huh.
Like, Monday and Tuesday, like, this was after this, but like Monday and Tuesday, lunch, I worked by myself. I was the only person working and I was, like, busy. Like, to have then the stupidityness of that going on blew my mind.
As I said the other week, when you get asked a stupid question, it's like they dumb you down.
Yeah, like I'm sure I lost IQ points.
Yes. And as I said the other week, don't argue with a stupid person. They will beat you down to their level they'll drag you down to their level and beat you with experience.
Yeah.
This lady sounded very experienced.
She clearly very was.
Yes.
But that was basically the sum of my week, Ben.
Okay. I had an amusing question at work today.
Oh, okay.
Someone asked me about how they would go about importing powders from Colombia.
That is not the kind of business you need, Ben.
I was like, sorry, say that again. He's like, powders from Colombia. And I was like, no, that's what I heard. I need you to clarify. Right. And he's like, oh, right, yeah. Protein powders. I was like, thank you.
Yeah, protein powders.
He started going on about like, oh, it's this natural protein powder from an archaic seed. I was like, I don't need you to keep explaining.
The FBI are not listening.
I do not want to be like, you know, I don't want to be involved in this. I don't want to have to testify. Thank you very fucking much. Stop
We're very
talking.
busy. We don't need your business. Thank you. Goodbye.
And I was like, here's the documentation you need. If you choose to deal with Grange, we'll be happy to help. Don't choose Grange, please.
For the love of God.
For the love of God. I think I might, like, overquote him when he comes back.
Oh, yeah.
Like, oh, I mean, X amount. Oh, that's so much. I know. Go elsewhere.
You know, we're a small independent firm, so we have a lot of overheads.
Yes. Go elsewhere with your powders from Colombia. Made it even dodgy, because I was like, oh, you know, if you just ask the manufacturer for this certificate, and he's like, oh, no, I'm the manufacturer. I deal with the farmers direct. I was like, right, stop talking.
Oh, my God.
You're not helping yourself.
It's drugs.
It's drugs. Like, come on, what the powders you get from Colombia? Come on. So, yeah, my mates always find it funny when I give them powders from Colombia to try. I was like,
yeah. I bet they do.
You call them mates, they call you their dealer.
Yeah.
Come on. It's not right. Anyway.
Anyway, let's talk film.
Let's talk film.
So we've just been to see the remake, live action of How to Train Your Dragon.
Yes.
Ben, your thoughts?
I enjoyed it. That being said, it was not as good as the animated film.
Agreed.
Now, it's like, because Disney have been doing the remake thing for a decade now.
Yeah.
And of course, DreamWorks have finally decided to jump on the bandwagon.
Can't wait for the trailer.
I will say they've done a way better job than a lot of the Disney ones have.
Mm-hmm.
Like I remember the live action Cinderella and thinking that was actually really good because they completely changed the storyline.
Yeah.
They completely changed the story.
Yeah.
And I just remember
we like that one.
We like that one. Kenneth, yeah. Because Kenneth Branagh loves colour.
Yeah.
And he was like, I want the dress to look fucking nuclear. And it did. So this remake of How to Train Your Dragon is leagues better than half the Disney remakes.
Yes.
Which is good to see.
Yeah,
It's grand.
Yeah.
But it's still not as good as the original. And I think the original is because, you know, with a cartoon you can be way more animated with people's responses and people's actions and people's movements. And like this just it felt very stilted. And I hate to say it, but Nick Frost was the biggest culprit of this.
Yeah,
he really felt like he was there for a paycheck.
Yeah.
He was there to turn up, say some lines, go home.
Yeah.
And considering he is comedy legend, he should have been stealing the scene every time he was on screen.
100%.
And he didn't.
Yeah.
And considering his character's got a lot of screen time, I think that's probably what detracted from it a lot.
Yeah.
Is he should have been stealing the screen.
Yeah.
But he really didn't. So, and then considering he's now been cast to play Hagrid,
yeah, I know this does not bode well.
no, not at all. Maybe he's just not as good without Simon around. Maybe he needs Simon to bounce off. Possibly. But I'm trying not to step on your toes because I know you've got your things to say as well, and I don't want to repeat them. The scene, the big scene.
Yeah, the big scene.
The big scene that even I got excited when I knew it was coming, and I was like, Paddy, it's the scene.
It's the scene. And I was like, I know!
It was just underwhelming.
Yeah, it was. Massively.
And considering we were in the IMAX screen, and even the trailer for IMAX does the whole sort of with the speakers, I expected that.
Yeah.
And just, no.
It wasn't...
Whoop.
Who are you?
Don't know. It's a bright light. A very bright light.
Don't step into the light.
Yeah. CJ was decent, but just didn't need to be made.
No, I agree.
Is the story of that?
Yeah, like I'll bounce on that. Like, I enjoyed it. You know, there was a couple of bits that still made me well up, and those kind of like those emotional bits there. But my biggest outcome of this movie is that it just didn't need to be made. I mean, considering that we discussed it, like it came out 2010,
15 years ago.
Yeah, 15 years ago. And it's still such a big thing.
It's still an iconic film.
I just don't understand why they think it needed to be done. You know, I know that they're trying to keep the thing fresh and keep it in people's minds.
I don't think it's that. I think it's... Look at DreamWorks IP. They, like I said, they wanted to jump on the bandwagon of copying Disney, of doing live action remakes. And I get it. Doing live action is a lot cheaper nowadays than what it was 10, 15 years ago. But look at their IP. You've got, Shrek, How to Train Your Dragon. And that's about it for their IP. Of course, they've got loads others, but you just don't...
Yeah, for your kids' versions.
But yeah, they've got no real big successful IP, so... No. I think if DreamWorks...
Well, that's why they're bringing Shrek back.
Oh, yeah. But if DreamWorks had to make a live-action remake, I think How to Train Your Dragon is the best choice.
Well, yeah.
For DreamWorks IP.
Yeah, I mean, because if you think about, like I said, as a joke earlier, if you remake Shrek into live action, everybody's going to be CGI anyway.
Yes.
So it's like...
So it'd be Lion King.
It's the only option they have to have real-life actors to come in and do that role.
Yeah, because you got Madagascar as well. That would be everyone's CGI.
Yeah. That would literally be Lion King, because it's literally animals.
Yeah.
I just didn't think it was that.
It's their only one, I think, that's got humans in it.
Yeah, probably.
You got Spirited, but that's...
Yeah, it was... The standout for me was the fact that the CGI was very good.
CGI was very good, and I liked how Toothless felt big.
Yeah,
and
he had presence.
Yeah, in the animated film, I always feel like Toothless is a bit too small.
Yeah,
for what he is and everything. But in this one, he felt big. He felt heavy.
Yeah, you can feel the weight of him.
Yeah. So I will give him praise for that. Is they've sized Toothless correctly.
Yeah.
Well done.
But like, I'm not gonna lie. First half an hour, I was not bored, but I didn't feel invested.
No.
And I struggled with that, and it wasn't until
I'll let you carry on.
yeah, but until we got into like the crux of the film, like, but that was like halfway, and then that was when I started like feeling invested.
I will say I feel the same for the animated film though, because this film particularly is a film of two halves.
Yeah,
You got him discovering dragons, and then the war at the end. They're two very different
parts
of the film. So I feel like that. If DreamWorks could have done any live-action remake, Rise of the Guardians would have been a good one.
That would have been.
Because that's all humans.
That would have been. But Zack Snyder directed that, so therefore the Schneider fans would have been going mad, going, how can you remake that and not get him to make it?
But what if he did? What if he came back and did
it? Then he'll be coming around with machine guns. I mean,
Santa with a machine gun? I see it.
Yeah. I mean, we had that with David Harbour.
Yeah. Exactly.
But yeah, just overall, just a bit naff. I don't know.
Watch the animated version.
Yeah, I might even rewatch it now.
Yeah, I don't know. Do I have DVD? I think
What's it going to be on?
I looked. It's on fucking Now TV at the moment.
Oh, TV subscription.
Wah, wah. It's on ITVX if you don't mind watching it with adverts.
I do. I've stopped.
Yes,
I do.
Yes, I do.
I do. I'm sorry. Anyway, but let's do final thoughts.
Final thoughts.
If you have an allergy, tell your server, and there is no nuts and bolts.
Stupid questions mean stupid answers.
Yep.
Always invite people who are in the room to a meal, unless it's to the headquarters of a cult.
Then do not.
Go to the theatre.
Go to the theatre. Go watch The Great Gatsby.
Highly recommend Great Gatsby. It was really good.
Yeah. And How to Train Dragon.
Fine.
Okay. Maybe a tad disappointing. A little bit of a letdown.
Only because the original was so good.
Yeah. It just couldn't live up to it.
No.
But that all being said, let us know your thoughts down below. You can email us as well at sliceofriedgoldpod@gmail.com. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, ring that notification bell, and if you're listening to us on Spotify, please do give us a 5-star review there as well. And we'll see you next week. Cheers.
Bye guys.